Oh, I've had it. I've had it with these arrogant creeps. Well, last night they were attacking me in different ways. First, it felt like death, and I could feel that they were doing the same thing they did every other night after nightfall. They start trying to drop my oxygen. So I just prayed, and I kept doing things on the computer. Well, now it's 7:14 a.m. I couldn't go to bed. Now, just a few minutes ago, some friends were sending me things on the computer, and I was just checking out where the computer was sending me. I guess where the hacker was taking me. The hacker was taking me to old posts where I had showed Disney animation, where they had used my face in a lot of animation. And then Rick Astley video pops up with a new hit that he's singing about. He just has to try his best, and it says only thing he has to lose is pride, and he's got his hands up singing in the sky like he's trying to achieve some goal. And then after that, the song Never Gonna Give You Up came on. And then after that, they brought up a picture of my friend, John, and some guy in town that has a picture of a horse. Well, strangely, this guy, they kept wanting me to see that he's at a statue in Bernheim Forest. So then I wasn't hooked on any of the crap, any of that stuff. You know, not like my friend John, yeah, but all the stuff that followed was just garbage. And then they started electrocuting my left foot. This is something new. It's just like electrocution. I'm sitting here and it feels like the whole foot is being electrocuted. And you know, earlier in the night, they were making me do something. They kept making me like, it was kind of like a form of hyperventilation, but not the full deal. I was like, whenever I was just breathing, I was like, you know, like that. And I couldn't stop doing that. And it was just whatever weapon they're using. But they want to bring up Disney. They want to bring up, see, they started doing this with my chest at the same time they started doing it with the foot after I got the videos I mentioned, you know. And I think they're upset because when I get these videos, they know that they can't contend with my friend, you know, my friend Frankie. You know, and these little piss ants, they're not men. They're not men. And they can't stand a strong man. They can't stand a man of God. They can't stand, I mean, Frankie is in a league all his own, and they can't stand it. They're used to bullying me and thinking money can get them things, or that being who they are can get them things, or that they think that they kill me. They send me John Saw a lot. There never was a John Saw romance-wise. He's gay. He's got a husband. And Michael Sack, at least Michael Sack was playing around with my mind. They're gay. They are not into women. And he's not, I don't know how you can even think he's in the tournament or something. And I don't consider it a tournament. They're just, these guys get together and they want to kill a woman. And they just like to play games. They're not men. But I do have somebody in my past that is a man, and a damn great man too. I've known plenty of men, but he's probably, other than my dad, the strongest man I've seen. And other than relatives, because I come from a family of real men. My grandpa, oh my God, he never went anywhere without his cowboy boots and his cowboy hat. So, you know, that's why it was very hard for me to ever find somebody I liked or even settle down, because compared to my father especially, there aren't any real men through my eyes. My daddy is the strongest. He's a hero. And he's selfless, and he protected me my whole life. And I didn't learn until later what it was about me and men that I couldn't get interested in. And I know now because I had such a great father. He's a role model, and nobody can compare to him. But aside from him, when I met Frankie at 15, he was my example of the perfect man. And I don't think anybody I've ever seen, up until I met my husband, I never found anybody that compared in appearance to him. You know, once I see something I like, I'm like, you know, the first two guys I ever went out with after that, I wasn't interested in them, but if they look like Frankie Valli, I went out to them because they resembled him. You know, it's like once I see something I really like, then from then on, day on, he set the stage. First guy I really like, and then it's like once I see something I really like, the whole lock, stock, and barrel, then I'm like, I don't say it sealed my fate. I'll just say I never could like other men after that. Not really. I never could fall in love. Fell in love with my husband, but it took till I was 27 to get married. So all these other people, I try to tell them, I don't know what you're up to, but you're wasting your time, really. I'm not interested. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just, if you guys are all doing the same thing, then it's not sincere. There's something going on in the background I don't want any part of. You call it the Hunt Club, the Pirates, the Killers. If you have to tag team a woman as an army, you're not a man. You're really not, through my eyes. Frankie's kind of hero. He comes and opens the cage and lets me out. Not another one. Not any of those other people did. They're a bunch of Satan worshiping losers.